Hi, I'm Bill. Welcome to Morning QB for a session of valuable lessons. Without delay, let me present today's powerful lessons.
This Toyota Camry was left on blocks last week in the Windmill Circle neighborhood of Santa Rosa, getting a quick police response. One case, yes, but when I posted this picture of that now wheelless car to social media, many of you in Santa Rosa responded on Facebook, sending a shot of this car on blocks near Coleman Glen Lane, then this one on blocks near Sebastopol Road, and this one on blocks on Doubles Drive. All stolen wheel crimes that happened in recent weeks in Santa Rosa.
I go to open the door and I see that the car is just completely put up on cement blocks, like decorative garden blocks, all four wheels and like the entire wheels, rims, everything gone.
TJ Linhart is describing the wheels stolen off his 2024 Toyota Camry that was parked at Santa Rosa's The Mark apartment complex in August.
I park in the furthest away from the actual street. So they went all the way to the back of our apartment complex to take care of this.
Linhart's car had wheels that initially looked like this before they were stolen. In fact, his car was one of at least two hit in his complex that night. Last year, Santa Rosa Police, Petaluma PD, and Rohnert Park PD all dealt with a rash of these cases, and here we are again. While viewers did send me recent stolen wheel cases from Oakland and San Mateo, most of your responses came from the North Bay.
When we think about it, we're like, okay, well, 4 tires will cost what, $800 or so. But we're talking like probably the rims, the screws, like the works, huh?
Right. Not to mention all the body work that needs to be done on the car as well. Still got to get the body work done on the car. We're already about $3,000 in the hole.
Experts recommend secure parking lots, wheel locks, turning your wheels towards the curb when you park, and alarms, all to try and deter criminals from preying on your car. J.R. Stone, ABC 7 News.
Now let's talk about the powerful lessons. Don't make the mistake of thinking that just because the cases in this video are reported in California and the cars in this video are Toyotas, that this can't happen to you. Make no mistake, crimes, trends, and demands do cross city, state, and county lines. Often, we cannot prevent it if the person is willing to take any necessary risks and doesn't care about the consequences. I have personally dealt with cases where the criminals would come in groups and in some cases actually used weapons against the owners who confronted them. In other cases, the criminals were willing to use weapons if confronted by the owners. Remember, this is just property and is not worth risking your life. However, there are things we can do to make our cars a harder target. Parking in front of high-volume areas, parking as close as you can to the curb without rashing your rims, with your wheel turned towards the curb. Having an alarm. Lastly, one of the best options is to buy wheel locks. On the lower end, wheel locks can cost you around $30. Something as simple as a wheel lock can actually deter the thief from choosing your vehicle. Don't let saving $30 cost you thousands of dollars. Not only do you have to replace tires and rims, but the cars are also damaged from being placed on bricks. If you've had your own experience or have anything to add to our list, please share in the comments. The more we know, the more we can be aware. Awareness is key. Good information is meant to be shared. Share this with those you care for. Remember, optional for others, but is our responsibility to be our own guardians.